Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Missouri Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10 playoff positioning. All the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head, in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him when he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. He makes a grab. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in but couldn't quite get home. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Missouri comes up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
The running game has not been the answer on the last 2 plays. What can they dial up on 3rd and goal? Looking to buy time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, it's Powell. The quick out. Powers through. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He leaves it with his back. Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. The give on the inside. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Buying some time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Looking to throw, it's Powell. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, going to the air. He's going to fire deep. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
You know, this defense really has to play east-west in this game. They've got a lot of guys running sideline to sideline because of how this offense is attacking them. And you saw it on that play on the jet sweep.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
It's just so nice to have a signal player who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. At the 35, he's loose. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Tigers are on the move. It's been punched and counter-punched throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Quickly complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Send the tight end in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Gets the back moving. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Touchdown, Tiger. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Pressure coming. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Trying play action. Now improvising. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Powell. Right on the money. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Bringing the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Fights off a defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. He makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Music note! Music note! Cooler! 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 Shadow! Shadow!
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that process. Nice job on the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
It's complete on the right side. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Out of the gun, the inside give. Past the first down marker and still running. Speeding down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Missouri!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Powell. Gonna take a shot. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Motion from the wideout. The give out of the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it! Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Looking for the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. He wants to go deep. Snags it down the right side. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs.